you should. Jefferson City, YMCA.
Hello, and welcome to Helping You Live Better with the YMCA. I'm Shelly, Poire, YMCA Development Director. The goal of our program is to let our community know what the YMCA can do to help them live better. The YMCA offers lots of programs, from swimming lessons to child care to exercise programs and youth sports. The YMCA really does have something for everyone. Today, my guest is Donna Prenger. Donna is the Silver Sneakers and LifeLine Coordinator with the YMCA. Thanks for joining us, Donna.
Thanks, Shelly. Happy to be here.
As coordinator of the LifeLine and Silver Sneakers program, can you tell us a little bit, let's start off with Silver Sneakers. Tell us a little bit about that program.
Well, the YMCA is pleased to partner with Healthways to offer Silver Sneakers, which offers a variety of fitness formats for active, older adults. These are multi-level, equipment-based, total body conditioning classes. The program's objectives are just to minimize age-related physical limitations, improve health and skill-related fitness, to increase functional activity for daily living, and just to increase one's sense of well-being. The best thing about Silver Sneakers is that certain insurance companies actually will pay participants membership to the YMCA, and then the cost to any group exercise class that they choose to participate in. Now, if your insurance company does not provide this benefit, your Y membership also enables you to come to Silver Sneakers classes at no cost. And finally, if you just want to come and you're neither a Y member or have the insurance benefit, you can come without joining the Y and just simply pay a monthly fee of $20. The classes meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon, and they include an aerobic exercise, strength training, and flexibility exercise program.
Great. So if I decided I wanted to come to one of these classes with Silver Sneakers, what would I expect when I attend a class?
Well, we actually have two different types of Silver Sneaker offerings. The first one is called Muscular Strength Range of Movement. And we actually use different exercise tools like light weights, hand weights, exercise bands or tubes, actual balls. And the segment would include warm-ups, an aerobic portion, a strength portion, some stretching and flexibility exercises, and then a cool down as well. The second class that we offer in the Silver Sneakers program is called Yoga Stretch, and it's been a very popular class. It includes breathing exercises, seated and standing yoga poses. So we do balance and flexibility and stretching, and we do some relaxation as well. Now, no mats are used in this class. There's no getting down on the floor and having to worry about getting back up off the floor. So it's just standing and seated yoga poses.
Okay. Well, that sounds great, especially if your insurance would pay for your membership and the cost of the program. It sounds like a great benefit. You're also the coordinator of the LifeLine program. Can you tell us a little bit about what that offers?
The LifeLine program is actually an in-house senior program that the Y offers. These are 45-minute exercise classes offered Monday through Friday, every morning at 9 a.m. over in our Knowles Annex building. And each day we do a slightly different program offering. For example, we have a basic exercise class, we do a core fundamentals, and core would be defined as focusing on emphasis on between shoulders and hips. We do a yoga stretch class in this offering as well. We do cardio, a cardio circuit class, just a strength training class, and then a cardio class as well. The classes, again, are offered that Monday through Friday, every day, and at a cost of $20 for Y members and $35 for non-members.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a great variety. It seems like everyone would be able to find a class that would suit them and something they would like to do. And
absolutely. And we also offer some community LifeLine classes, and this is really helpful for folks that don't like to get out and maybe drive any distance across town, even though it's not too far at any YMCA. But we offer them at a different location around the city in 5 community churches, actually. The Faith Lutheran Church, Trinity Lutheran Church, Wesley United Methodist, the First United Methodist, and then the Community Christian Church as well. Now those classes meet twice a week, and the cost is $15 a month.
Okay, well that's great. Great opportunities. What are some other activities or benefits I would receive when I participate in these programs?
Well, in addition to just the exercise classes, twice a year we offer what we call fitness testing, and there are different stations during this fitness test designed to measure things like flexibility, strength, endurance, and then the results are given as a percentile of how you did compared to others, individuals of the same age, gender, across the country. As a participant, you also will be invited to participate in social and educational programs. We try to offer those monthly, quarterly. We've done things like shade gardening. We've had someone come in and offer advice about in-home health services. And we've even had the Show Me boot scooters come in and show us how to do some country line dancing.
That sounds like fun. This program sounds like they would be for all ages. Are there minimum or maximum ages for people to do this? And people who haven't exercised, or would they be able to come to classes like this?
Well, you're never too old, and research in fact shows that there are benefits to be gained by exercising no matter how old you are. As we age, we lose our aerobic fitness, and experts believe this contributes to reduced mobility in daily life. So according to some of those fitness experts, maintaining our muscular strength should be our #1 fitness concern for our older adults. A decline in muscular strength averages to be about 15 to 20% every 10 years after the age of 50. And this can really have some devastating effects on people so that they have a difficulty performing just normal everyday living tasks. So although that decline in muscle mass and strength can be attributed to multiple factors, including maybe genetics or disease, and even nutrition, the most important variable related to muscle loss in older adults is physical inactivity. So fortunately, research shows that we can, through increased exercise, it's possible for people of any age to regain much of that lost strength and muscle mass, and as a result, improve their functional mobility. As we age, our joints change, and this causes that stiffness that we all feel sometimes in the morning when we're getting out of bed, decreased range of motion, and even injury. By age 85, about 50% of older adults require assistance with their daily living activities, things like just walking and bathing, eating and dressing. However, older adults who perform flexibility training are less likely to have these limitations in their necessary activities, things just like carrying groceries and household chores.
Well, it's great to hear that it's not too late and everyone can benefit from this. So describe for us who would be a typical program participant, I guess?
Well, the participants are people like you and me. We have people that are varying age and fitness levels. We have recent retirees, people well into their 80s participate in this program. Some have been participating for as long as the program has been in existence with the YMCA, and that's been about 6 years. So we have basically all levels, fitness levels, and we have people of all skill level. We often have people that are recovering from maybe some injuries, hip replacement or knee replacement, even rotator. They've just come off their physical therapy and want to continue to make sure that they don't fall back in some bad habits. So the classes really can help any person at any age and fitness level to become more fit and in better shape, both physically and emotionally.
Okay. Is there any research that tells about the benefits of exercise?
Well, there's a lot of research out there, and much of the age-related decline in physical ability is preventable and even reversible, which people find hard to believe, through proper attention to our fitness levels and our physical activity. Especially important is just the early detection of our physical weaknesses and then appropriate changes in our physical activity and habits to improve those weaknesses. That's why when we provide those senior fitness tests twice a year, we're looking at and trying to evaluate the participants' weaknesses. And we can go back every 6 months and see hopefully where they've improved, and if not, perhaps improved, where we need to focus and provide more attention so that we can address any limitations that they might have.
Okay, that sounds great. Now, say I want to come to a class. Can I just show up at a class, or what do I need to do?
Absolutely. We definitely encourage you to try before you buy. We encourage you to come dressed in comfortable clothes and some good fitting tennis shoes. If you do decide to join the class, you just simply need to stop by and register for the class at any of the 3 YMCAs across town. You can also go online to www.jcymca.org and register online, or you can even just register through the instructor at the class.
That's great. These sounds like great programs. What about someone who's bothered by arthritis? Is there any kinds of programs for these kind of people?
Absolutely. The YMCA partners with the Missouri Regional Arthritis Center, and we actually offer an exercise class where the instructors have been trained by the center. That class is held at the Community Christian Church, which is just right next door to the Furley YMCA. And like I said, the instructors have been trained, and they have a good understanding of what arthritis is, the effect that it has on people both physically and emotionally, and they're sensitive to what people are going through on a daily basis. So with that training, they are able to suggest exercises and techniques to protect the joints while they are exercising. You know, getting people out of their houses for just recreational activity and the health education and relaxation components in these exercise programs really have some great benefits. It's a great outlet for stress and negative feelings. It can increase their feeling of well-being, decreases potential depression, and obviously the socialization aspect and then that decreased sense of isolation are very important factors and benefits.
Okay. Well, thanks, Donna. We're going to take a break right now, and when we come back, we'll talk with Donna some more about some of the programs offered at the YMCA.
Feel good like you should. Jefferson City, YMCA.
There's a place not so far away. A place where you don't have to keep the volume down. Or clean up your room. A place where you don't have to make time for free time. You don't have to do anything but show up. You'll find all sorts of creatures in this place without have to. The silly you. The proud you. You may even meet the curious you.
Tickling me. You!
There are lots of yous to catch up with. Ask your parents to take you to this not-so-far-away place. Come to the forest, where the other you lives. But first, stop by discovertheforest.org.
When it's time for lunch, a sandwich is a quick and easy choice. And with the right ingredients, it can be good and good for you. So I'm here today to see who can build the ultimate sandwich. All right, when the time is up, our judges will give you their scores. Ready, set, go! Okay, Jason starts out with a multi-grain roll. Ooh, Allison stuffing her pita with, yes, spinach, a great source of iron. Jason isn't skipping on the protein, adding plenty of smoked turkey, just like Allison's putting the finishing touches with crispy red bell peppers for a dose of vitamin A. Time! It looks like we have a tie. We'll need to call in our special guest referee.
Now, these are what I call quick, delicious lunches. Whole grain breads, a whole variety of ingredients. There are so many different ways to build delicious, healthy sandwiches. These two get high marks in every category. I'd say you're both winners. America.
Let's get healthy together.
Feel good like you should. Jefferson City, YMCA.
Hi, and welcome back to Helping You Live Better with the YMCA. I'm Shelly Poire, and we're back with our guest, Donna Prenger, the LifeLine and Silver Sneakers coordinator at the YMCA. Donna, we talked a little bit earlier about arthritis programs. Now, isn't the YMCA starting up another arthritis program?
Yes, we are. We are pleased to offer a walking program that is also sponsored in conjunction with the Missouri Regional Arthritis Center, and it's called Walk with Ease. We will be starting that January 7th.
Okay, that's awesome. Walk with Ease, tell us a little bit more about the program and what it involves.
Well, for most people with arthritis and for people in general, a regular walking program is the easiest and safest way to get cardiovascular exercise and all the wonderful physical and mental benefits it brings. With the Walk with Ease program, participants receive education about arthritis, self-management, and walking safely and comfortably. While Walk with Ease is specifically designed for people with arthritis, it's designed for adults, both male and female, fit or perhaps even couch potatoes, anybody who wants to increase their physical activity to gain the benefits of exercise. In fact, it would be an excellent choice not only for those with arthritis, but for someone who has never exercised or who has not exercised for some time. Most people who can be on their feet for 10 minutes or so without any increase in pain would be able to participate.
Okay. So why a walking program? What are the benefits of a walking program?
Well, walking, like many other forms of exercise, offers many benefits for our body and our spirit. You know, for many years, everyone thought that people with arthritis should rest just to spare their joints. But recent studies show that really moderate physical activity helps people with arthritis feel better in several ways. Regular, moderate physical activity can help you feel less pain, more easily do activities, feel more energetic and positive, and keep your muscles and your bones and your joints healthy. So besides being inexpensive, convenient, fun, walking helps us strengthen our heart and lungs. It can nourish our joints, build the bones, fight osteoporosis, burn calories, control weight, reduce stress, improve our moods, and even boost our energy. So walking is also safer and puts less stress on the body than most other forms of aerobic exercise. It's a good exercise choice for people who are older or who have been less active.
Well, actually, it sounds like something everyone could benefit from. So why a walking group? What's the benefit of the group?
Well, groups really can provide that social support, that motivation, maybe reinforcement, and even assistance with some problem solving to help members become and stay active. There's some accountability there too. If you know you're in a group and you don't show up, somebody's going to realize that you didn't make it to class and probably ask you about it.
That's right. So explain, how does Walk with Ease work?
Well, it is a very structured program for walking. And while walking is the central activity, research shows that people with arthritis gain benefits if they walk about at least 3 times a week. So the session, as I mentioned, is 6 weeks, but the class meets 3 times a week, and we're holding that Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 o'clock, and that will be at the Knowles Indoor Track. Each session is based on a pre-walk discussion, so a little educational component, about related topics on arthritis, exercise, or walking safely and comfortably, as well as motivational strategies and group sharing. We follow with some warm-up exercises. We do our walking, and that might start out maybe just with 10 minutes. Throughout the course of that 6-week program, of course, we're hoping to build on that and maybe even end up at 30 or perhaps 45 minutes of walking. We'll do a cool down and then some stretching before we leave, and we'll actually have some follow-up remarks and maybe some homework for them to do for the next class.
Okay. So what is the cost of the Walk with Ease program, and how would I sign up?
Well, the cost is $10 for Y members and $15 for non-members, and that will include a Walk with Ease handbook. And if anyone is interested in participating, they can stop by any of the 3 Ys and just go to the front desk and register for Walk with Ease. They can also go online at www.jcymca.org and register online. Or if they choose, they could also just give me a call and I can talk with them about the program.
Okay. Well, thank you for providing excellent exercise opportunities for our community. Maybe we could go back and talk a little bit more about each of them just to give some more information. Silver Sneakers, can you tell us again when and where that meets?
Right now, we meet Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On Mondays and Wednesdays, we are at the Knowles Annex, which is the building just beyond the YMCA building itself. The classes are meeting at noon currently. And then on Fridays, we actually go across town, and we're at the West End facility, the new YMCA. All the classes start at noon. They're 45-minute classes. The Monday, Wednesday classes are those muscular strength range of movement classes. So that's where you're going to get the aerobic, the weight, and the toning class. On Friday, we kind of ease into the weekend with our yoga stretch class. And that's where we do balance, seated positions, yoga stretches, seated yoga poses, and then some standing yoga as well, and no mats involved.
Okay. And then the LifeLine programs that are located at the YMCA, those are at the Knowles Annex, and
Yes.
then tell us a little bit more about those.
Again, we try to offer a variety for those classes too, and I think that's probably what the members enjoy the most, is every day it's a little bit something different. From basic exercise to that core fundamentals, which we all tend to have issues with, our cores. That core also is something that really affects us as we get older with our posture. So, you know, keeping that nice and strong is very helpful. There's a basic circuit class with weights. There's that yoga class also at that one, but this one is a little bit different because it does actually involve mats and on the floor for those poses. And then we do a cardio mixed class on Fridays.
Okay. So like Silver Sneakers, does the one cost fee that you pay for LifeLine, does that allow you to go to all 5 classes?
Yes, it does. When you pay that fee, the LifeLine classes, you can go every day if you choose to. And similarly for the Silver Sneakers, when you pay that monthly fee, or if it's one of a benefit that your insurance company provides, you can come to all 3 classes.
Okay. Well, that's great. You can find out what works best for you and attend
Absolutely.
those classes. Okay. And then the classes that are offered at the area churches, are those like cardio, or are they yoga, or is it a variety?
They're very similar to what we offer. In fact, all the instructors have been trained through Healthways, and so it's very similar classes. We'll do hand weights. Now, they may not use some of the other tools right now, but they all use hand weights and mostly focus on cardio and then some strength training.
Okay. Now, and then Walk With Ease begins on January 7th at the Knowles Y. Can you tell us maybe, again, a little bit about the cost and how to register?
That Walk With Ease program, it's something we did actually 2 years ago that was very popular. We took a year off, and then we brought it back again this year. And if my phone is any indication, we should have a fairly good-sized class. I've been getting a lot of inquiries about it. The cost for the class is $10 for Y members and $15 for non-Y members. Again, we'll be starting January 7th, which is the ideal time, since we'll all be making those New Year's resolutions, undoubtedly, having to do with more exercise and better health. So we've timed that just perfectly for everybody to come join us.
Okay. Well, besides the LifeLine, Silver Sneakers, and the Walk With Ease, the YMCA has a lot more exercise classes. Do you have any other recommendations?
Well, you know, depending on what your fitness level is and your comfort level, we offer several classes free to the Y members, and then some of them are an additional fee, like our cycling classes, our indoor spinning classes. Very popular right now are the Les Mills Body Pump and CX Works classes, and those are actually strength training classes used with barbells. And it may seem a little intimidating, but the good thing about all those classes is everybody is encouraged to do what they can do at the beginning of the class. And as you progress, you'll be surprised at how you're able to add more weight and as you become stronger.
If I am ready to start a fitness program, should I get a doctor's note, permission, or check it before I start, or what should I do to get started?
Well, when we have you register for most of the programs, we'll ask you some basic health questions, and if any of those are red flagged, for example, we may in fact ask you for a doctor's release. Most doctors are very encouraging for their patients to come and start an exercise program, and as long as everybody keeps in mind that we do everything at our own pace and that it's not a competition. We shouldn't have any issues.
Okay, well that sounds great. I really appreciate you coming to being here with me today. I think the YMCA really has a lot to offer to everyone. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about programs or membership at the Y, you can visit our website at www.jcymca.org, or feel free to call us at 761-9000. You can also visit our Facebook page. We have sometimes program information posted on there. And thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Helping You Live Better with the YMCA.